Hi you guys, this is Lex Savage. I know that I have not made a video in a very long time, but here we are today. And I want to apologize. COVID this last year really just took a toll on me. I don't know, didn't even feel like making a video. So decided, why not get ready with me? We'll talk about this last year and what's happening now and what's going on these days. So, as everybody knows, COVID has been the biggest bitch of 2020. Like, the biggest bitch. When COVID first hit, unfortunately, I was breaking up with my boyfriend at the time, which we will not really get into because that is personal matters. I don't really care. It's not public news. We don't need to go into that. Whatever. Well, so that's why I really didn't start making videos when COVID was going on, because I just had so much going on in my personal life. Everybody else on YouTube decided, oh, I'm gonna make more videos because I have nothing to do. Well, I didn't want to do that. So I just tried to make sure that my work was gonna open back up, and then it did, and I started working a shit ton, and then I met somebody. Well, not really met, but we've known each other for years, and we got together, and I was working every single day at my job, and he was working from home because he always works from home. And then we started dating, and it went really, really well. And then, 2 months after dating, we got engaged. Mind you, we have known each other for 6 years. But it just worked. It just worked. It's perfect. And the story goes is that one night I was home and I just wasn't really, feeling myself. Just kind of depressed, whatever. And his name is Chris. So Chris, I did a little bit more of this stuff. Chris writes me on Instagram and on one of my pictures, and he's like, oh man, I love your silver hair. How do I get this silver hair? Tell me. I was like, okay, well, I'll direct message you. So I just told him he needed to go back to my friend Shelby like he did beforehand when he got his hair previously done before. And he was like, well, I want that color. And I was like, okay. So we started talking, and then he was like, oh dang, I wish I could just talk to you in person, because sometimes over the phone you can't really talk about things that you really need to talk about, because you don't get that full emotional connection, especially because we were talking super deep about just life in general. So I was like, okay. And so I ended up going over to his house. He was like, wait, you really gonna come over? Yes, I'm gonna come over. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in 15 minutes. So I get in my car, I go over to his house, and I pick up some drinks so we can have some drinks while we're talking. And then I ended up getting too drunk and I didn't want to drive home, so I ended up staying the night. And the story is, I never left. we just hit it off. So it was pretty fantastic, actually. I just never left. He didn't want me to leave. Like I said, it was just funny. So we tell people that he just wanted silver hair and I just never left his house. I brought him over some Starbucks that next night, because he asked me to come back over. And that was it. Pretty funny. So it was nice. It was cute. But yeah, 2 months into me staying there, he ended up proposing to me with a Starbucks sandwich, which is funny. Because if you know me in my real life, Starbucks is like my entire fucking life. Well, just I guess coffee in general, not even just Starbucks. But whatever. So we got engaged, and then he got really, really sick for a minute. So this was like, what? Like end of July? He started getting like really sick, and he couldn't work, and he was just in bed. We didn't know what was wrong with him. Well, whatever, he's better. It wasn't COVID, it was just like more so like, how do I explain it? Internal problems, but whatever. He's fine, he's great. Whatever. He's fantastic now. I don't know where my foundation is. Oh, I apologize. I'm like all in your face. So now he's better. He's fine. Nothing's wrong with him. So I had to move, plan a wedding, and make all the money all by myself when we were first getting together. It was fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times. So now we got married on Halloween, my favorite, his favorite. We had a, I guess like, it wasn't completely themed, but it was like, I guess we had a lot of stuff pertaining to the TV show Dexter for our wedding, because we both love like the whole serial killer vibe and bullshit. So, oh, that's not the right lid. So that was fun. And also, I met his dad. Whatever. He's not really here. His brother is amazing. He met my family. My family loves him. It's great. But yeah, we married like 6 months after we started dating. All because he wanted silver hair. But now it's 2021. We're hoping for a better fucking year, because the only thing that was good about 2020 was my husband. And we plan to just completely have something different for this year. Like, I stopped working in a coffee shop for a little while, and now I am trying to change my career over to kind of basically work with him. So I started like learning how to do permanent makeup, and I started learning how to tattoo, since my husband is actually my tattoo artist. So if you've ever seen my arm, that was my husband from 6 years ago. That's how we met. He is super, super amazing. I can't even like stress that enough. And he's so sweet. But so this year we're just trying to like completely start over, start new for both of us. Just do something different, because COVID seriously fucked up so much stuff. So yeah. So let's hope for a new and a better year, because I can't deal with it. So I will probably post more this year, I'm hoping. And I will also try my hardest to do uploads of more videos here. I am going to try to do more on my podcast as well, because I know I've been slacking off at that. So if you don't know about my podcast, it is to talk about real life crime, mystery, and murder, and talk about the movies that they're based off of. So I tell about the whole entire movie, and then, or I tell about the whole entire like actual story, and then what I'll do is I'll compare and contrast the movies that are based on it, and also I will tell you about like what was more like made for the movie and like what really didn't happen, what did happen, if they dulled it down or not, whatever. So if you have a thing called Podbean, that's where I'm located on. It's called A Little Cup of Horrors. I hope that you enjoy it. I think I have like 4 episodes up already. But yeah. Thank you for being with me while I do my basic ass face, because I don't really feel like doing eyeshadow or anything anymore. I was going to, but I don't want to. There we go. So, I hope that you enjoy this, my simple face. I hope that you enjoy my small little video that I made for you. Thank you, and I will try to upload a new and better video in the next couple of days. So, thank you, and I hope your new year was fantastic. Love you guys.